G'day, Kevin Hillier and Steve Thom here with a preview of the Division 1 Grand Final for 2015, Tomsy. Deer Park, third time in a row. Werribee District's first time there.
Yeah, what a great bit of history for the Western Region Football League. Look, well done to both those sides for reaching the Grand Final to start with. That's a huge achievement. Deer Park obviously playing in their third in a row, and they want another premiership. They want to make it three-peat. Werribee District's it'll be a huge achievement for the competition and for their club if they can get up and win it. But I'll tell you, this is going to be a game right from the start. I reckon it's going to be physical. Deer Park took it up to them a few weeks ago and probably put a few of the Werribee District's players back into the area where they were so good the week before in their physicality against Hoppers Crossing. Put them back on their backside. They intimidated them. So that won't happen again. Werribee Districts will be ready for it. They are still the best tackling side in the competition. Deer Park can prove us wrong, but over consistently they are brilliant, and their attack on the football, Werribee Districts, is good. Some of the matchups they had a couple of weeks ago, Kev, Matty Dean was reasonably well held by Ismail. Dean started across that half-back line yesterday. I reckon they won't let him just be easily... if he takes Ismail down the forward line, it's foreign territory for Ismail, so it's something different. In the ruck, Big Stewart, I mean, he's been BAG a couple of times the last two times they've met. Johnson, the unsung big fella for Werribee Districts, all he has to do is try and compete again. Make sure there's a contest going on with Big Chrissy Stewart. McCarg, they need to get the right matchup for him across that forward line. Yep. I was wrapped in the game of Molavas, Harrington. Last week they presented themselves. I think Molavas might have kicked 4, but they presented themselves. Harrington didn't kick a goal, but geez, his second, third efforts is something that's starting to come into this young fella's game, and I think he needs to perform that again. And Brent Morrow, I tell you what, he can create a headache for the Deer Park defence. Timmy Quick might go to him. He didn't play 2 weeks ago, Morrow, so that's something they've got up their sleeve, the Werribee District. So whether Quick goes to him or I'm not sure where the matchups that's going to line up. Pert Smith's another one. Deer Park expect a lot of drive from through that midfield. But Chadwick, I hope that he come up. He copped a bit of a knock late.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, okay, good if he comes up. He gives him that run and drive across that half-back line. McGuinness will go to Wong, you'd assume again. So
Jimmy Kondos is an X-factor for him, isn't he? Got him going last time.
He set the scene a couple of weeks ago. Kicked 5 in the end, but really set the pattern of play up for Deer Park. So they're going to have to be wary of that. Deer Park, put it this way, my opinion, Kev, Deer Park, I think they'll get out of the blocks pretty hard. Werribee Districts won't let them get away, or they can't let them get away to the lead that they had a few weeks ago. But I just think Werribee Districts have just got to keep going and going and going at them. If it's a 3-goal difference either way at three-quarter time, Werribee Districts will be feeling pretty confident in coming home. Deer Park would have to pull every string out there. So my tip...
Could be like the grand final of Deer Park 1 in that exact fashion against Spotswood. Yeah,
exactly right. We're Spotswood were 40-odd points up throughout the game, and Deer Park pegging them back. Werribee Districts would win it that way, and that had happened very late in the game. I'm talking about, I reckon, the last 10 minutes of the game if Werribee Districts were going to get there. I can't tip against Deer Park. Personally, I mean, I think Werribee Districts will go close, and I'd love to say yes, but Deer Park are just they're the outstanding side again. But I will not be surprised if the Districts get up and win their first senior premiership in the Western Region Football League.
All right, that's our thoughts on the biggie. Make sure you get to the Division 1 Grand Final, Avalon Airport Oval on Saturday.